the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet. For tonight's game, we'll be watching the Detroit Pistons as they go up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. And for Cleveland, they lost Game 1 in this matchup earlier this season. They'll see them 4 times in all, looking to even the series with a win tonight. Detroit had some players leave over the summer and over last season as well. It's a young team. Looks like they're going to try and build around Andre Drummond. How do they go about that, Kenny?
Well, Drummond's not a big threat from the outside. So, you have to have a stretch 4 that could help him out a lot. Then he'd have room for interior. They drafted Stanley Johnson. The kid is going to be pretty special. And spacing around the perimeter is going to help, and that will make Detroit a much better team.
I like Drummond as a big man. He can run the floor very well. So I wouldn't be surprised if they kept looking for players who can push and play in the open floor, get them the ball inside, easy transition buckets.
Andre Drummond, a guy who leaves it all on the floor, and when he's not on the floor, I understand he's a big 2K gamer.
Yeah,
that's what I hear.
He's pretty good at it.
Yeah, Kevin Harlan standing by. Kev.
It's game time in Cleveland as the crowd is filling up the Quicken Loans Arena. First game of this trip here for the Pistons. They're hoping to start it off with a W. What a story right now for these guys. Win after win. It's been a phenomenal stretch.
Because this team has played well on the road, they've got confidence anytime they go away from their own building. They know they can get the job done, and that's what they're expecting to do right now.
Yeah, and the prior success that they had on the road, oftentimes you can draw from that, and they've been put in some difficult situations in hostile environments before, and it just doesn't seem to faze them.
It's got a nice clean game, huh?
So Detroit will get the first possession. All right, let's set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. On the court for the Pistons. Jackson and Caldwell Pope, the guards. G is out there with Andre Drummond, and it's Harris in at the small forward position. Bullock passes to Irving. Connects from three-point range. Irving's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And they get the first bucket of the game on that one.
I tell you what, fellas, I'm anticipating a good one here.
Here's G. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
Tit for tat right there, huh, guys?
Didn't take them long at all, fellas, to get those 3 points back.
Wide open look, and the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Now it's ended down to Doris Burke, who was able to talk with head coach Teron Lue.
Kevin, I talked to him about the shot blocking they're certain to face in this matchup. He's certainly cognizant of it, and he told me this. If we can play a little more up-tempo and score before their bigs can recover, that will help. Also, getting them on the move in the half court, whether with ball movement or screens, will also serve us well. Kevin, if they can execute, they'll have some success.
Wonderful, Doris. Thanks for the report.
I think he's right to be concerned about the defense they're going up against today. I mean, it's going to take some creativity for them on offense to be able to score consistently.
I think that's their primary concern. I mean, they'd be fooling themselves if they said scoring against this D is going to be easy.
Here's Bullock. They get it back. Thompson with the bucket.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
The tray. Another 3 for Detroit. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Smith right side. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Pass to Fry. He dishes it to Irving. Shot clock at 5. tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Detroit's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. And it's Harris off the drive. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
And let's take a quick look now at some stats here for Harris. How last month turned out for him. He's averaging 3 points a game, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. And he continues to hone his game. I think the potential is there.
Oh, yeah, you can see the potential clearly, but it's raw, unrefined. He needs to keep polishing it up.
Now, here is Irving. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Memphis.
And also, his assist total tells you about the job he did of keeping his head up and keeping his teammates involved.
And it's Smith missing. The Pistons leading. G kicks to Harris. Passes it to G. Shot is off. Smith with the defensive effort. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Shot's good. Thompson's got his second basket.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see them operating a lot of their offense from the interior today.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Irving dishes to Thompson. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Thompson's got 6 points.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
G kicks to Drummond. Thompson with the rebound.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Smith the pass to Irving. High post try. Some solid defense there from Jackson. For Detroit, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Smith outside. The dish to Irving. Stolen. And here we go. Gets the bucket.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
And now we'll look at the teams that have shot the ball the best over the course of the last month. The Pistons, number 1.
And really, the basketball IQ has just evolved. They move the ball and share it. They always find good looks.
A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Bargnani is checked in for Fry. Shumpert comes in for Reggie Bullock. Rozier, he's checked in for Smith. And it's Norris Cole in for Irving. And a different look here for the Pistons. Mozgov, he's checked in for Drummond. Marcus Morris comes in for Harris. Johnson, he's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And it's Austin Rivers in for Jackson. Here's Cole. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. They get the rebound. Thompson. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. And that's one of the things he brings to the table.
And what a game for Thompson. He's already got 9 points, and they've got to be happy with his work on the glass, too.
They really do. He is not giving up any ground in the paint, and when the ball goes up, you know he's going to be there to fight for it.
Those are starting to add up. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 of them have been three-pointers.
And clearly it's about how poorly the defense has played. They've got to close out faster.
Shumpert, no good.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
The pass to Rozier. He feeds it to Bargnani. 36 seconds left to play here in the first. The drive by Shumpert. Puts up the baby hook and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Marcus Morris picks one up there.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The first free throw is good.
At the line for 2.
And so Thompson nails both of them.
Thank you, Cleveland!
Pistons leading by 5. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And that one's good by G.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the chart.
Here's Cole. Looking for his first basket still in this one. He kicks it to Bargnani. Releases from 15, and that one's good.
I love how he used his height advantage on that shot.
And he had the nice soft touch with it, too.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Pistons lead by 5. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Cavalier girls.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
And Detroit looking at who they've got. Jackson and Caldwell Pope, the guards. G is out there with Harris. And it's Drummond in at the 5. From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Nets really lit up the floor. He ended with 62 points, as he usually does, really knocking down shots from beyond the arc. What a show it was as he put up some really amazing numbers when it was all said and done. Even we marveled at his performance, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you. He played at a level that very few players are capable of playing.
And, you know, I'll be interested to see how much he's got left in the tank. I mean, that performance had to take a lot out of him.
Yeah, but you know what? Sometimes supreme confidence can increase your stamina and endurance. So I'll be interested to see how that affects his play. You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
It's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist columns and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offenses.
Nice job coming off that screen. Smith's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Harris outside. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Lays it in off the breakaway.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
Goes back up, and there's the nice layup by Drummond.
They've done well at taking advantage of the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
And that one's good by G.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Smith kicks to Fry. Screen by Smith. Jackson against Irving. Smith on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. A three-pointer off the mark.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
And that one's good. Drummond.
They've owned the offensive glass here in the second.
And then making a point of getting in there and vying for missed shots. And checking out some numbers for Irving. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run. He's averaging 19 points per game, 7 assists, and 3 rebounds. And his playmaking really stands out, making his teammates better offensively with his terrific passing.
Yeah, he's outstanding at controlling the tempo. I mean, keeps the ball moving and, of course, finds the open man.
Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Down low, here's Meeks. Banked in off the glass. And now an 8-point Piston lead.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Here's Irving. Dishes it to Fry. To the inside. Smith the pass to Irving. To halt the run. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
9 feet out, and Detroit again with the bucket.
And they can up the ante a little bit there after that basket.
Yeah, you know, their lead's increasing, and they've got to be feeling better and better about the way this game is starting to play out now. So we'll see if they can close it out.
Here's Smith, following the score by Reggie Jackson. Bullock dishes to Smith. Picked by Bargnani. Smith drives in. Makes good on the step-back jumper. Smith's got 5 now.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick-fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
A different look now for Cleveland. Thompson, he's checked in for Fry. And the first half is now in the books. Pistons ahead. They lead by 13. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, Tristan, what do you take away from how this game has played out, and what will be the strategy moving into the third quarter?
We got to get multiple stops. You know, our coach keeps tracking the back of the bench of, you know, consecutive stops. So coming out the second half, we got to get multiple stops, multiple efforts, and then, you know, on offense, just got to execute.
Sounds like a terrific plan, Tristan. Thank you for the time. Guys?
Thank you so much, Doris. Great interview as always. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball shortly.
Okay, that was some strong work in the first half. Let's talk about what we got to do to keep this crowd out of the game. The main thing is that we had a very good half in terms of shot selection. We haven't forced anything. We've taken what the defense has given us, and it's led to a terrific shooting percentage. One thing I liked, our passing, getting a lot of assists. Unselfish passing can get us into a nice rhythm, and that's how we get ourselves on a run. And what I want to see more than anything is everyone working together to get open looks. Let's use picks. Let's keep the ball moving around. And when we get someone free, let's get it to them. All right, guys, let's get out there and play a good second half.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And he really just broke out the entire arsenal of post moves there in that first half.
And I think he might even have a few more tricks up his sleeve. I mean, he'll break them out as we start heading down the stretch. I'm sure of that.
Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. Thompson is out there with Channing Frye. And it's Bullock in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Now, here is Irving. And he gets it to go. Frye's got 6.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
Jackson kicks to G. Back to Harris. Nice ball movement by Detroit. G, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 14. No good from Fry. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. That's good. 32 points for Freak.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
Good, and Harris gets the assist. Harris has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 5. Fry passes to Smith. Feeds it to Thompson. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Looking now at some numbers for J.R. Smith. Over the last 10 games or so, he's really shown up. He's right around 17 points tonight, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he's been putting up points with regularity. I mean, that's what they depend on, his killer instinct on offense.
Yeah, and anytime this club needs a irrepressible and a prolific scorer.
And Cleveland making a change here. Shumpert's checked in, and so Thompson nails both of them. Pistons leading by 15. Drummond with a screen on Irving. Here's Jackson in the corner. It's Harris. Drummond the screen. Here's G. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. G's got 10 points now just in this quarter. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Irving kicks to Shumpert. Pass to Smith. Here's the screen. Nobody near Irving. His 3-pointer's off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Jackson, that's good.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Irving attacking. Second shot opportunity, and Thompson with the nice bucket inside. Thompson's got 17.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
I don't want us taking shots with hands in our faces. Move the ball. Move the ball. Spread their defense and get our shooters some clean looks.
Take a look at the Pistons. They like where they stand right now, perched in that topmost position.
And right now for the Cavaliers, they had the kind of hot and cold start that we've kind of come to expect. Nothing that would indicate they're in for any kind of a breakout season.
And, you know, perhaps with a roster move or two later on, Greg, they can start to break out of that pack.
And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That's on Reggie Jackson. And as usual, he's the one directing traffic out there, guys.
And guys, he always has such a firm grasp of exactly what the game plan is. He's always talking, making sure that all 5 guys are on the same page.
For Cleveland, they have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
Guys, that says a lot about the poise of this team. I mean, they've been so calm, cool, and consistent at the stripe this year. I mean, that's impressive.
Now Smith following the 3-point attempt by Freak. They set the pick. Irving can't get it to go.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
In the corner, it's Morris. Detroit, no. Good that time either.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Irving drives in, and it's blocked, and they're able to recover. Pistons leading by 16. Caldwell Pope kicks to Jackson. The feed to G. Pass to Caldwell Pope. To the paint. Here's G. And Thompson sends it back. Shumpert with it. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Irving kicks to Smith. Thompson, a screen on Morris. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Out to Smith. The 3. And another miss by Cleveland.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks.
1:22 left to play here in the third. Here's Irving. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And the wide open shot from Morris. Money from the wing. Morris has got his first bucket in this one.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Now, here's Fry. In the corner, Smith with it. Here's the screen. Jumper off the screen. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Drummond sets the screen for Jackson. Caldwell Pope dishes to Drummond, and that one's good. Drummond's got 6.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Here's Shumpert. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 6 assists now in the game.
You know, I think anytime the shot comes from that range, the offense has done its job and done it well.
Jackson passes to G. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Pistons ahead, running away with it. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the 4th quarter.
Alarms go off when I enter the building.
Welcome back. 4th quarter action starting up in what has been a 1. Tristan Thompson. G's checked in for Detroit. The Pistons have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the 4th quarter. And Detroit, looking at who they've got. G in at the 4 spot. Austin Rivers is out there with Johnson. Then there's Harris. And it's Mozgov in at the pivot spot manning the middle.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Outside jumper. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Bargnani, a screen on Harris. The drive by Shumpert. And he gets it to go.
The defender was looking for answers after that move. Beautifully done. Easy layup.
For Detroit, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. G, no good. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off the loss to the Grizzlies. And Cole kicks to Shumpert. Passes it to Rozier. Outside Shumpert. And so the ball's out of bounds. Shumpert touched it last. Stauskas is jumped in for Tobias Harris. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Rivers dishes to G. And the 3 off target. Mozgov with the bucket.
They have got to box out better than that. That putback's just another example of what a difference there's been between these 2 teams.
Here's Rozier. On the wing, Shumpert. 5 to shoot. There's the pick. 11 feet away. He's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. And that one's good by G. G's got 44.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Kicks to Bullock. Bargnani up top. Pick by Bargnani. And it's Shumpert penetrating. Can't hit. The Pistons go the other way with it. There's the dish to G. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Really giving them fits. They just can't find an answer for G. He's got 44 points. And talk about the three ball for him. Wow, unbelievable from long distance.
Clark, there have been some fireworks from deep today. Boy, he is just dangerous out there.
Bennett's checked in for Cleveland. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Meeks is checked in. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Outside jumper. Fires it up. Again, Shumpert missing.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
Here's G. Hands the 12-footer. G's got 48.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Detroit.
Clark, look at their number of assists.
Well, they minimized the one-on-one situations, Kevin. They got the ball moving, and it found the open guy.
Great ball move, you're right. And now on the year, this will take them to 28 wins.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And, you know, against a conference opponent, Greg, who you're going to see 4 times total on the season, a 2-0 advantage is pretty healthy.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for G. There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Rozier. Lets the three fly. G with the rebound. Fires the three. They grab their own miss. Mozgov kicks to G. And it's off from three-point range. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The pass to Rozier. Fires from deep. Count that one.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Clark, and they can just let the clock run out here.
No argument with that W.
And that one's good by G.
And you can hear the disappointment in the crowd tonight, but we saw a team that was just ready to do battle in this arena. They clearly wanted this road win.
Crystal clearly. They came in here determined to steal this game, Greg. Their effort level, I thought, was outstanding, and they just took care of business.
Looking to get it going. And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now time to send you over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson for the postgame show with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, Freak. It was nothing short of a professional offensive clinic he put on today. He hit shots from every place he took them, and he took a lot of them to score more than 50 points.
In terms of three-point shooting, this could be framed as a historic performance. Hitting that many three-point shots in a single game is borderline impossible. The pressure was off the rest of the guys offensively. They just had to worry about getting him the ball and setting screens. Then it was bombs away.
That was Freak turning up the volume right there, baby, all the way up to 11. And the stereo only goes to 10, Ernie, but we're at 11 right now. The man himself may be quiet, but his performance...
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson saying good night, and we'll see you again soon, but not soon enough.